Back to a New York courtroom this morning for a fourth day of deliberations in the case of a former Marine charged with killing a man on a subway last year. 26-year-old Daniel Penny says he never intended to kill Jordan Neely, a 30-year-old with a history of mental illness. The most serious charge, manslaughter, has officially been dismissed, and now that jury is going to have to decide on a lesser charge. Mills is here with the latest for us. Mills, a lot of people wondering if this is going to wrap today. What do those jurors need to come to a final decision?
Yeah, well, good morning to you, Marky. The jury has just a couple of hours before they are back in the court to consider a different charge. Daniel Penny faced two charges originally, one of second-degree manslaughter and one of criminally negligent homicide. After days of trying to come to an agreement about whether Penny was guilty of second-degree manslaughter, Judge Maxwell Wiley took the unusual move of dropping that charge and telling the jury to move on to the second charge. Now the jury needs to decide if Penny is guilty of criminally negligent homicide in the death of Jordan Neely. Some legal experts tell us that if Penny is found guilty, his defense team will have a strong basis for an appeal, which they have already said they will do.
Judge dismissing this count on the motion of the prosecutor, it can have a very prejudicial effect. It can make jurors feel that the judge is almost giving them the go-ahead to say that count one was hard for you, but go to count two. Now, hint, wink, wink, it should be easier for you because the jurors don't know why this is happening. It is a very unusual move.
And court is due back in session at 9:45 Eastern this morning. The maximum sentence for criminally negligent homicide is 4 years, which is much less than the 15 years that was tied to the dismissed manslaughter charges. Marky?
And Mills, what more are we expecting from today? Or is it more of just let's wait and see?
Well, a big part of this case has revolved around whether or not Penny's actions were justified. Neely's death happened at a time when people who lived in